How's it going, everybody? Jared from Yoda Expedition here. Today I got our 2022 Tacoma, and I'm going to be going over some helpful hidden features that you might not have known about. So we're going to start off in the back seat of the truck, and if you're like me and you drive your Tacoma by yourself a lot, you usually don't carry passengers in the back seat because, let's be honest, there's not much room back here anyway unless you're hauling around some kids. The rear window is not very large, and then on top of it, it's blocked by the rear headrests. So there's a quick and easy way that Toyota integrated into these headrests to give you better line of sight out the back window. All you're gonna do is lift this up right like that, and then they fold forward. It's not a perfect solution, but it's something, and a lot of people don't even realize that it can do this. If folding the headrest down isn't quite enough for you to be able to see out the back window, you want a little bit more line of sight, you could push both of these tabs and you can remove the headrest altogether, and then you can insert it on the seat when you fold it up just like that. So now that we touched on storing the headrest and increasing your visibility out the back window, we can go on to the second helpful hint, which comes up after you folded your seat back down. So now that we got the seat folded back down, you might notice that something is missing right here, the seat belt latches. So obviously when you fold your seat up, these will fall down and they're bolted to the bottom of the truck. And when you fold your seat back up, they're just kind of under there unless you reached in and made sure they were out. So next time you fold your seat up, you could take your buckles and actually tuck them into the seat right here. There's one on each seat for these, so you could stick this one here. This one is for the center, and you can tuck that right there. Then all you gotta do is fold your seat down, and they aren't ever gonna disappear on you. If you have both your back seats down, you also have some features back here that can help you out, like these little hooks here. They're not super strong, but you could definitely hang a grocery bag there if you have something that you don't want rolling around back here. You don't want it to spill out of the bag. In the back, you've actually got two of these hooks, one on each side of the truck. So you can hang two bags here without having to worry about the things rolling out of them and rolling all over the floor of the truck. So the next helpful hidden feature also comes into play mostly when the seats are folded down, and I know a lot of you have experienced this. If you're driving with the windows down, the seat belt is loose and you get the slapping on the plastic back here. Well, Toyota thought of that. They have a little clip here. All you need to do is slide in your seat belt and no more flapping. All right, I got the back seats all buttoned up and back to normal. So the next helpful hidden feature has to do with your gas cap. I know a lot of Tacoma guys complain there's no holder for the cap. And technically you are right, but there's a real simple solution built right in. So this is probably not an intentional feature by Toyota, but you can see here, this is the clip that holds the gas cover shut. So all you have to do is when you pull your gas cap off, take the lead, rest it in there, and you've got a good place to store your cap. It's not gonna dangle down and scratch your paint. Now you can fill up, it's nice and out of the way. Grab it, put it back on. So the next helpful hidden feature that Toyota has on the Tacoma here is gonna be the bed light switch. Now, obviously we all know what off does, and we all know what door does. Most people leave it set to door, and then when you close the door and hit the lock button, the bed lights turn off immediately. Obviously on seems obvious that they're just on, but because Toyota built in a timer feature so that your battery doesn't die, if you turn it to on, lock your truck up, and go in the house, the lights will actually stay on for about 20 minutes until they time out and shut off. Now, maybe this doesn't seem very useful to most of you, but if you're in an area that you don't know very well at night, this could be a little bit of extra security to help you get from your vehicle to whatever building or wherever you're going. Or if you're unloading the truck at the end of the day and you just want light for a little while to get the bed unloaded, it could be pretty useful. And of course, the intended reason for this from Toyota is so that your battery doesn't die. So if you do forget to shut them off, you don't have to worry, especially if you've done an LED conversion like we have on ours. These are definitely not going to drain your battery. So the last helpful hidden feature I have for you in the Tacoma is going to be the front cup holders and the fact that the centerpiece is removable. Why would you want to do that? Well, if you happen to have an effeminately colored insulated mug with a handle, it's not going to fit in there with the centerpiece in the way. It's not going to fit in there at all because this is too big. I guess I'll just die. You're also a lefty. Some of you might say, well, Jared, anyone with that color mug is not going to be driving a Tacoma. You're probably right. Someone with a colored mug like this probably drives a Volkswagen Jetta station wagon.
Guten Morgen, Volkswagen TDI, and some boat meal. Make sure you...
And that's why the Tacoma doesn't make their cup holders big enough for it. That's 100% the reason. But if you guys do have a mug that you want to put in your Tacoma's cup holder that will actually fit, you can just simply reach down and this just slides right out. And now there's a spot for your mug handle. All right, guys, that about does it for the helpful hidden features on our 2022 Tacoma. Did you guys know about all these already? Is there anything I missed? If there's any helpful hidden features that you guys know about that I didn't cover in this video, put it down in the comments and maybe we'll make a short or a reel or something about that to spread the word. If you guys like this video and videos like it, be sure to follow Yoda Expedition on YouTube and on Instagram. We post new stuff every day, including full-length videos on our YouTube channel and shorts and reels on our other platforms. But it looks like it's just about lunchtime here, so I'll see you guys in the next one.